we're still learning the many duplicitous acts of the Obama administration, and the latest revelation is yet another example of how Barack Obama sold America out to push his radical far-left agenda. And he did so with the help of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Ben Shapiro of the Daily Wire reports that the Obama administration colluded with the Russian government to get a Muslim terrorist, who was responsible for the deaths of many Americans, freed from captivity, all so he could push through the terrible Iranian nuclear deal. Ali Fayed, a Lebanese arms dealer, was captured by the Czechs in 2014 and had previously been indicted in America, but today he walks around a free man, thanks to the efforts from Obama. The Daily Wire has more emphasis mine. A little noticed bombshell report from Josh Mayer of Politico reports that Ali Fayed, a Lebanese arms dealer and suspected top Hezbollah operative whom agents believed reported to Russian President Vladimir Putin, was captured by the Czechs in 2014. Fayed had been indicted in the United States already for planning the murders of U.S. government employees. But the Obama administration did nothing to push for extradition. Instead, Fayed ended up in Lebanon, where he's back at his terrorist work. He's particularly active in supply weapons to the barbarous Syrian regime. According to Politico, administration officials also blocked or undermined their efforts to go after other top Hezbollah operatives, and when Project Cassandra agents and other investigators sought repeatedly to investigate and prosecute Abdullah Safieddine, Hezbollah's longtime envoy to Iran, whom they considered the linchpin of Hezbollah's criminal network, the Justice Department refused. In other words, working with Russia in order to swing the Iran deal trumped the prosecution of people responsible for continuing murder, including murder of Americans. Meanwhile, Democrats, including Obama, accused President Trump of colluding with the Russians. This also isn't Obama's first foray in working with Putin or promising to work with him in the future. If you remember, he was infamously caught on a hot mic telling a Russian diplomat that he'll have more flexibility after the 2012 election, signaling his willingness to bend to Putin's demands and sell out America to achieve his goals. Further, it was under the Obama administration that the highly corrupt Uranium One deal was pushed through under more than questionable circumstances, with the FBI actively investigating several participants in the deal for corruption, racketeering and money laundering, yet keeping a lid on it all so the deal wasn't interrupted. At the same time, hundreds of millions of dollars from the Russians flowed into the sham charity owned by Bill and Hillary Clinton, all while Bill Clinton was giving $500,000 speeches in Moscow. After all of this, these people want us seriously concerned over what occurred during President Trump's transition after the election. Sorry, that's not how this works.